Hello, everybody. As you probably know, it's me, TheRedMageKro, and welcome back to Grandia, where we are nowhere near where we last left off. So, okay. So, every time I seem to update my drivers, my microphone seems to get completely swapped off. And I don't know why it does that, and it makes me so angry. I have to keep reattaching my audio device freaking every single time. So let me go ahead and spell out what you have missed. And honestly, it's not terribly much. Because we left from Godwin's house, came here, and it was a long, long road. And Godwin was like, I gotta go. I gotta talk to the elder. Freaking, I basically see some clouds off in the distance. You guys, make yourself home at night. Basically, go to the inn. Go shopping, take in the sights. And then we were like, okay. So we went, we bought, we went and we bought some equipment. So now I got some better weaponries. We swapped around a couple of things because I decided that Sue needed to move faster, just primarily because she's our main support. So the boots that allow her to teleport and get to safety just ain't gonna cut it, unfortunately. So I kind of like this, but altogether, I'm honestly debating. Like, I don't know whether or not the keeping Sue safe or getting her to. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go with the latter. I'm going to basically say that having Sue stay safe is actually probably a lot better than Sue moving faster. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what I'm going to go with. You know, Fina's actually pretty fast to begin with. So I'm gonna go with that, okay? So then after that, we found like 2 mana eggs on the way here. So I decided to give Sue stone so that she can get to the forest stuff, which I just thought was good, and this will up the defense of the entire party with earth. And that's gonna be really important because we need a buffer. And then other than that, we gave Justin water so that he can start learning the blizzard type magic. So the idea with at least Fina is to give her wind, so we can kind of like either wind or stone, so that she can either go explosion or thunder. Anyway, so after that, we came in here, and there was this guy, and I kid you not, he talked like this. When this dude know a lot of things, we don't know nothing. I kid you not, I'm not even making this up. I swear, that is how he legitimately sounds. Anyways, so we talked to him, we slept, Godwin came in, and he was like, we were like, oh, gee, Godwin, you were gone for a really long time, why can't I move? And then he was like, well, I had to talk with the elder, this and that, and we will be good so long as it isn't raining. And as you already hear, it is raining, so he left in a hurry, and he was like, Gadzooks! And then he went off to go see the elder, and that's where we are now. I already know what's about to happen, but we'll play it off from right here. Let's go. Welcome back. We're gonna have a good time. Alright, so chicken too! There's a chicken. I like the chicken. Alright, so now we can just go. Okay, so I just want to point out, to the left, we're not there. We're over there to the right. Alright? Anyways.
You know, don't you, Godwin? We have lost the spirit's protection. The scene at the Typhoon Tower.
Yes, I did this voice for him last time, so I'm sticking with it.
The earth soaked with poisonous rain. Dead rivers stained with ill fortune. Have you witnessed that scene?
Yes, of course I understand. Soon the poisonous rain will turn red and become the rain of death. To save Dite, we must climb the Typhoon Tower, as the legend says, and bring back the Spear of Heroes.
And so I say to you, take this hero's armband and save our village of Dite.
I am ready. I can't let all of that training go to waste. However, Elder, 2 heroes are needed to retrieve the Spear of Heroes. If I go by myself, how can I possibly pass the final test?
Yes, but you are the only one here. There is no other hero.
What should I do?
Hey, Godwin, I'll go with you.
So, see, they just kind of teleport to the left. They just teleported. And I just find that really funny, because, like, I was like, wait, they were never to the left.
What? But you're just a child. I appreciate your concern, but...
Sir, you underestimate him. Justin is a man. One who has crossed the wall at the end of the world.
What? This child? The wall at the end of the world?
Oh. Justin, the Typhoon Tower is a horrible and dangerous place. Without the spirit's protection, we may lose our lives. We've never been allowed near there. So I ask you, do you still wish to go? Oh, got a little bit of the hiccups. Sorry.
If I were afraid of danger, how could I call myself an adventurer? And besides, we made a promise man to man to help each other whenever the need arises.
Yeah, you're right. We did swear to each other. Man to man. An oath between friends. And then, oh God, what the heck is going on? Oh, I'm in so much pain. Oh. Yeah, okay, you can probably see it. I made this joke earlier, and it was actually very good at the time, but now... Sir, as in the legend, 2 warriors stand before you, ready to save the village of Dite!
Yes, so now it is decided. In that case, allow me to bestow upon you the legendary hero's armband. On its rightful owner, it will shine! Let the spirits guide these 2 heroes of Dite. Justin, are you sure you want to go? Of course I'm sure. I made a promise. Man to man. Look, Vina, don't I look cool? What's this all about, a man-to-man promise? Someone calls you a hero and you let it go to your head. If you're that reckless about sticking your neck into danger, you're just a third-rate adventurer. What's your problem, Vina? What are you so upset about? It's not like you. That's right. What's bothering you? Challenging danger is part of being an adventurer, isn't it? It's okay. Everything will be fine. Just as it's always been, right?
I just want to point out that it's because of this way that everyone spells okay, that I misspell okay. It's O-K-A-Y. That's okay. This is the abbreviated version. That's me just being grammar. I'm sorry, but It's just, it bugs me a little.
Justin.
All right, Justin. We're all agreed. So let's get going. Our destination, the Typhoon Tower, lies to the north of Dite Village.
Woo!
So, where the F is the north? Is it over? I would assume it's like over here. What is this? Village Elder's house. House 1. I'm just saying, but like, maybe if I could just like go out of where the village actually is. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Oh, Typhoon. I was about to say, where the frick is the rest of my party? Freaking Godwind is just so tall that he freaking like blocks everyone else. Like, jeez. Moldbirds. Okay. So, I want to kind of like bring up like a couple of the things that I talked about that like, you know, but didn't get recorded because volume is a thing that I really need to pay attention. Okay. So, it was very witty when, like, I talked about it because I was like, oh, money! I'll add it to the Horde!
Not bad.
And then I was just like, oh, you know, that actually reminds me of an old PSP game that, like, I played for a little while. Which was called, you guessed it, Horde! What the frick is that? Oh, that is poison! That is poison! Do not go in the ill green water! Ooh! Ow! Mamma mia! And anyways, so like, it was nice, it was witty, and very, very good. It was an old game where basically you were a dragon, very fitting, you know, because we were in Dragon's Valley. But now we're at Typhoon Tower. So you can see I'm a little bit upset, but it's all fine. Anyways, you were a dragon, and basically you had to attack villages, to amass gold, to basically beat your friends. It was a multiplayer game for the PSP, you know.
Not bad, eh?
PSP was basically I want to say that the PSP was one of the better handheld devices, especially when it came to like playing with your friends, because Monster Hunter, Horde, freaking Birth by Sleep, even though it was janky AF, you know, there were just a lot of good games. Especially, like, multiplayer. And I freaking loved it. Anyways, I didn't have anybody to play when it came down to Horde in particular. And that primarily is due to the reasoning that Horde was not very appealing to my other friends. I was like, hey, Horde, it's a pretty... I think it was like a $15 game. It's on sale. What do you think? And they're like, oh, well, can you show some gameplay? And they're like, it looks like it's about like as fun as watching a brick dry. And I was like, oh, I think it looks pretty okay. I think this slows me down. Okay, so that's good to learn. Maybe I can go up booze. No. I kind of want to, like, explore the area because we found 2 mana eggs. Anyways, so, like, it's kind of like a fun little game, but, like, the graphics are kind of janky and, let's face it, like, it's not, like, the best game out on the market like Monster Hunter is. But it was good, but like it would have definitely been better with like multiple people.
You're no match for me.
So, you know, I should really be using the other magic, thinking about it, so that we can start learning combination magics. I'm just saying. Anyways, if I do remember, because I'm going to try to edit this by the time that I'm done. It's already 12 o'clock. And typically I go to bed right around here, but I'm going to try my best to edit this so that basically, you know, I remember to, you know, put the stuff that I want to, like, you know, put the stuff that, like, I'm trying to, like... So I want to get back to editing my videos, which, you know, I've been doing the... I've been doing a lot of basic editing, where I don't add stuff, but I always do like adding stuff. If I can add stuff, I would prefer to add stuff. But, you know, lately it's just kind of like been simple edits. And I kind of want to get back to like the more wittier ones. But like, I never really have anything to put into a video. I feel like every single time that like I want to put something in, it's either like forced or it just does not work. And I don't want. Oh, look, that's what I'm talking about. Mana egg. Leave me alone now. You darn carrot. But yeah, no, like. That's just how I feel. I feel like we do need to like get a little bit better with wind magic. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, Sue! Sue, oh no! That's so funny looking. Like, what does Plague even do? Her wit went down. And she took some damage. Ooh, look at that. And, you know, let's face it, we also need to do a little bit better when it comes down to, using the other magic.
Not bad, eh?
With Sue, that is. We need to up her water magic, too. Just so that, like, you know, we get, like, a nice, steady progression of all that is good. And she's still plagued. Oh, my. Well, if anything, Fina is about to burn him. God, I love how she says burn him. And we could also use a little bit more of Godwin's abilities. Because he has some explosion, and you can see that they're kind of wild.
What a cinch.
They're kind of wild. So, no, thinking about it. Ah, I see, look at that. I didn't know we could actually see this. This is actually very cool. So if I get his wind up to level 3, but I get his water up to level 2, he gets a new move. Same thing if I get it up to level 5, to level 6, level 3, and then so on and so forth. He's going to learn a new water type move at level 6. And then so on and so forth. Aha! So now we find out exactly how this system god dang works. So, Justin is a culmination of all these abilities. Okay. So she learned some clubs. Well, she gets to level 2, because she's at level 4. Then she's gonna learn new one at 5, new one at 3. See, why? How come I didn't know this? She'll learn something new with the knife at level 10. She's real close to that, too. But she won't learn anything else, really, until, like, way, way later with fire. Huh. Do we get to see Godwin? Yeah, see, like, Godwin we're not gonna really see terribly too much, I guess. Just because, like, he's level 30 and there ain't no way they're gonna let us keep level 30 in our game. Because, you know, that would be way too broken, even though I do nearly as much damage as he do with Justin. I'm just saying. Anyways. Okay, so. Oh, dear Lord Justin. Oh, that's not good. You know, it's funny, because originally I had gone into that menu to heal and see if there are, like, things actually, like, you know. But right now, I think she needs to be healed or else she'll die. And then she can, and then if she can move, nope, we're gonna just use the resurrection potion. Which, another thing, you can accidentally use it on the wrong person because the first person it goes to isn't even the knocked out person, which I find that to be the only negative right now of this game. But that's not, like, the worst. That's probably, like, the worst thing. Anyways, so, okay. So, we talked about we talked a little on Horde, but like I kind of feel like you know, having these games and like recording them, it moves by way too slow, especially when like I have like a bunch of like longer series that, like, I want to get to, right? Like, Resident Evil is definitely, you know, one of the longer series that, like, I really want to get through as fast, but as enjoyable as possible. But, like, you know, there's also the Yakuza series, because those look like fun. I also want to try the YS game series as well, because you know, I played one, almost beat 2. I got stuck at, like, I think it was like some kind of ice dragon for a long while, and then like I beat it and then I never went back. It was either an ice or a fire thing. I'd know when I'd play it. And, like, 1 is, like, a very, very kind of, like, wonky type of game. Like, just because, like, the mechanics are kind of, like, weird. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. A hard rain is falling. It seems the protection of the spirits have dwindled away. We should go back. Surely. It's dangerous to go any further. It's okay, Fina. I'm here. Aren't I? No, you don't understand. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, what's going on? My whole body's burning. Look out! The rain here is poison. In a moment, this rain will turn red. We have little time left. Hurry, Justin. frick? Hello? What the frick? What are you? Oh, look at that. It's a bird. It's a plane. I'm going to use wind on a bird. Wow. But then, like, okay, so, like, oh, Howl Slash. Lovely. So, okay. So, the thing about the YS Chronicles that I'm very curious about, right, is just the fact that, like, they change up gameplay a lot. Like, they don't just stick with, like, one particular, like, one style and then stick to it, right? Like, but to be truthfully honest, I don't know whether or not that to be. What did I get? I don't know whether that to be the case because I only play 2. Well, then like Lizard Rider, but then like. I know that, like, eventually, like, it turns into, like, a 3D style game. Ooh, what's Wind Slash? Attacks all enemies with a strong wind. Cool. Let's heal her. And we go a-digging.
There, there!
Whee!
You can't get away with that!
And it's an interesting game series that's been going on for a long time, and their games are just kind of like thrown across all systems, and there's not like a single system that every game is on. Like, I don't even think they're on Steam. And, like, I just feel like, you know, I want to do a series on it, just because I really, really enjoyed the first 2 games and how different they were. And I just want to, I really want to see where these games kind of go, because I know they go into, like, a 3D-ish area, and it just looks really cool. But the thing is, also, and this is, like, a really big thing, is that I don't think that the story is told in order. Or if it is told in order, they've remade the games plenty of times. It's hard for me to relatively say because if I can, maybe I'll put some images of, like, I believe there's 9 games. 9 or so games. There's probably more. Like, my brain is telling me that there's probably 12. And truth be told, I don't buy it. I don't buy that there's, like, 12 games of this series. They're very well good. I don't know. If I remember correctly, it's been out ever since like the Super Nintendo, so it very well could be. There's something in here. Hello? Like, I mean, you know, Final Fantasy has 12 games, so I don't see any reason why, you know, the YS series couldn't.
You're no match.
If anything, I'm actually planning to make this a shorter recording, to 45 minutes, just primarily because of how late it's gotten, due to, me just, like, kind of chilling after stream and forgetting that, like, I wanted to, like, record this. What was I even doing?
There, there.
I don't know. I think I was just kind of vibing. Jesus! So,
You can't get away
you know, there's that too. And then I do want to try and get through all of Final Fantasy at some point. And Final, you know, that's like Sue has learned Cure. Cool! Oh wait, is that the first of the forest? Is that the first of her forest-like abilities? Please let that be the first of her, like, foresty abilities. Hold up. Green power cures poison of one friend. Dang it! I was hoping for a little bit better. Okay, so after that, what's her next? Not until a long time later. Oh. Oh, we'll get to like level 6, and then we'll get like something at level 2, well 3. So like, not all hope is lost, and I swear if this is an ambush, you touched our back. Also, I'm kind of debating. To like, I'm not even debating. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna switch her to a knife right fast, just so that she can learn that new move. I know we have a knife. I know we do. I'm eager to learn what that freaking ability is gonna be because I know that the first one's ranged. Hello. We got something. Like, I'm not sure I entirely like the fact that they're not telling me what I'm getting. Nor that the fact that there's actually an item in here to begin with. Roughly. So if they showed me getting that item, what have I been getting all this time? Question mark. That's making that dinging noise. I don't know. I'm a little scared now. Okay, well, if anything, I do need to continue using Cure. Sue's probably the main person who needs it. She is quite far away, so I'm gonna use Knife Hurl.
Here goes.
Woo!
There, there.
Is there any other series that I really want to try and get into? The dot hack one would be nice. I do like the dot hack series, that is. Because, like, I remember, like, way back when... Oh, dear Lord! This is my house! Because, my fascination with that show was, like, way back when I was a kid. And, like, Adult Swim was a thing. And, like, late at night, because I couldn't sleep, I would, watch, you know, Adult Swim. Because, like, it was the only thing that was on at that time. And one of the things that, like, you know, constantly kept coming on, but never, like, coming on in a way that, like, actually made sense was, Dot Hack. Because every time it came on, I had no idea what was going on, because every time I caught the show, it would be like, is this happening? Vina has learned Random Hurl. So you're telling me random BS. What is she? Moon Knight? Moon Knight? Is he Moon Knight? I want to say it's Moon Knight. What the freak is this? Oh, we're finally in Typhoon Town. Ooh, this is pretty. But yeah, no, I just could not figure out for the life of me what the absolute heck is going on. And I mean that in a multiple of senses right now. Whoa, Lord! What the frick? There are button traps! AoEs. Why wasn't I allowed to pick a target? Oh, it hits everyone. Okay. Well, that was cool. So it just never made sense to me. But I was so adamant in trying to like watch that show that I kind of became captivated by it.
This'll teach you.
And because of that, I just kind of like really like kind of like didn't fall in love, but like I just really started to enjoy it. And then I finally like became an adult and I watched the entire thing and I was just like, holy shoot, what the absolute F is going on here? And then I realized at that time that there was an actual game that they made for the PS2 era where like at the end of the anime the game actually kind of comes and makes an appearance in like the actual show, and that kind of like left me a little bit confused. So I just kind of like I had to play the game because the ending was a little confusing, and I mean, you know, these heroes meet up with these other heroes, and then like somehow this hero is like this one person is actually like from the anime, but like is actually it's weird. Okay, it's weird. Trust me, it's weird. I walked right into you, and then I went right through you. Okay. But anyways, I think the correct way to say it is that I was captivated.
Oh, flame!
Captivated by the story that I couldn't comprehend, and ended up playing the first one of the PS2 games. And yeah, those games are kinda crazy. It's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie, it's a fun game, but if you don't really know like what's going on, oh my god, it's so weird. It's so weird. I love it, but it's so weird. And I would actually like to kind of like play that on the channel too, just because like it goes from like that dot hack, and then it skips the dot hack Twilight portion of the story, and then like it just kind of skips over to GU, and you know I really want to see how GU kind of like operates, because it's like really it's a different experience. I kind of want to see what this do. Okay, so it's basically like Sue's, Curlum, I think it was called? We're just kind of farming magic right now.
There, there.
And would I honestly, like, recommend the series? Would I? No.
Try again.
No, it's a little confusing, really weird. I would not recommend it unless you're kind of into, like, a story about an MMO. I kid you not. Okay, so this is how it goes. It's a story about an MMO where people are getting hurt inside the game, and they're not supposed to be getting hurt. What the frick? Oh, I guess this is like a sliding thing? And so, like, anyways, it's making a real big ruckus. And then we learn that, like, our main character kind of has, like, a part in it. And it's very, very hard to follow. But that's basically it. That's basically the anime. Now, the game is a little more easy to comprehend. Now, when I say easy, you'll find better explanation in a Souls game than you'll find in a dot hack. We'll just have to play it, okay? That's the thing. We'll just have to play it. I like how we got Sickle, but we got Sickle from like a drop prior. That's weird. Oh, that's extra money. This is a sword. I guess that's not a sword I can pick up. Gotcha.
Oh, flame burner.
Anyways, so there is also that, which I would kind of like to do dot hack next. Just primarily because, like, it's a... Oh. Sue died. I can probably start this one. Nope. And now Justin's down, and I don't have anything to revive him. So we're just gonna have to defeat these enemies and revive them at our earliest convenience. What are you doing swinging that far away? My Pearl?
Here goes. Everyone okay?
No, Fina! Well, at least it's not like, you know, oh, we died at a boss. You know, type deal where boss EXP is actually very, very valuable.